What's going on, everyone? Anthony here, and welcome back to another video. Sorry for like the washed out colors going on right now. I'm basically filming this in my garage, parked in backwards. So if you have a Mazda 3, a pretty common issue with it for the 2014 and up, or at least through my generation, is that the factory infotainment center gets stuck in this constant rebooting mode. And it's a service bulletin out on Mazda, but it's not a recall, so you don't get it fixed for free. Some dealerships, I've heard, have been fixing it for free, but for the most part, when I went there, the car is already out of warranty, and it's not a recall, so they were going to charge me like $1,400 or something crazy like that to replace it. So I was like, nah, no thank you. So what I went ahead and did was ordered a Android unit off of AliExpress. Actually, it was actually kind of hard to find one for the Mazda 3 in particular. They make it for the CX-5 a lot and other models, but for the Mazda 3, at least my generation, they don't make it a lot. I happened to come across a YouTube video where some guy was replacing his with an Android unit. And so I found this on AliExpress. I'll leave links down below where you can order yours. So what I'm going to do today is obviously replace this. It comes with all the wire harness that you could possibly need, and probably then some. It even comes with like a cover plate, I guess, because you won't be able to use the disk drive anymore. But I'm not even going to bother trying to pull that out. I'm just put that to the side. Obviously it comes with the instructions, harness, as I said. What else is in here? I think there was a microphone, a GPS, USBs, and all the good stuff you need. According to this one, it should be able to connect to the factory dial right here and the steering wheel, so it doesn't come with a replacement for this. Hopefully that pans out true. But basically what you're going to want to do is to remove your factory one is go ahead and pry under here to pull this out. All you got to, okay, so the lawnmower guy went ahead and went to the back, so I'm going to do this real quick. All you got to do is pull down the glove box, reach under here, pry up gently. There we go. There we go. Pull all of this until it unclips. Disconnect back here where the hazard switch is. Remove this. Set that to the side, and then to get to your radio, it's real simple. There's going to be a 10mm bolt here. Just go ahead and take that out. And that is basically the only thing holding in the factory radio, obviously, and then all the harnesses. Now, this right here is the GPS sensor that came with the radio itself. Right there, it's the GPS sensor. I went ahead and just routed it up here. I did that while the guy was mowing the lawn. So I just took the double-sided tape off, put it up here, tucked the wire back into here, kind of like tucked it in. Now, I didn't have to remove this, just tucked it around here, and then brought it all the way down here. I took off this trim right here, this little door trim. Sorry, guys. Just went ahead, pulled that down, tuck it in all the way through here. There's a little hole back here when you take off this seal. Just reached my hand into here and then routed the wire all the way over here. So that's already done. Just want to get that out. I figured that was going to be the hard part. Who knows? So what do you say we go ahead and get this wire harness figured out? Also, another thing you want to do is you're going to want to take these clips off of the old one and then transfer them over to the new one, because it does not have these white clips. The black clips it has right here. Just take the white clips off and then transfer them over to the new radio. Okay, so based off the instructions, I went ahead and plugged these USBs into this spot right here. I plugged all these audio and video out, whatever, into this slot right here. I took the long black wire harness, plugged it into this slot right here. There is an external mic port, but they say do not plug that in unless you are using an external mic. So I'm going to leave that out for right now. I'm just going to use whatever mic is on this radio. So just go ahead and take these plugs all right here, plug it into the factory harness, and yeah, let's do a quick test to make sure everything works before I go ahead and finalize everything. Okay, so let's just go ahead and take this plug right here, this plug, make sure it's the correct way right here, and let's go ahead and power on and make sure everything turns on before I go and finish installing this. Okay, go ahead, turn on real quick. Make sure everything powers up. There we go. It's pretty slow startup, I'll have to admit that. There we go, Android starting up. All right, touchscreen works. All right, settings, cool. All right, let's see here, radio. Oh wait, oh, I don't have the antenna plugged in yet, so I'm going to have to test that in a little bit. But I know the screen itself works, the Android system works. Now I can go ahead and well, turn the car off, finish installing everything, plug up all the remaining wires, and then yeah, let's test this bad boy out. Alright guys, so there it is, all back in, all tucked in. The hardest part of this whole thing was actually tucking all these wires back there. So what I had to do is I kind of finagled. I had to wrap some wires through this bracket right here that is bolted to the factory spot. So some of it goes through the actual hoop itself. I routed the CAN bus decoder up front because it just would not fit back there. If you're wondering what this is actually what helps decode everything. So make sure everything on here works and on the steering wheel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and make sure everything works again. Bluetooth disconnected. I already set up my Bluetooth. That's probably why it's saying that. Yada, yada, yada. There we go. So as you can see, everything is on. Get some radio going. Already set. Oh, have it all preset already. As you can see, the sound works. I am moving it from down here, so as you can see, it all works with that. The steering wheel controller will go up and down. Very, very nice. Sorry if there's wind noise, AC's on. But there you go, guys. No more rebooting issues. Now all you have to do is take your trim piece, make sure to plug in your hazards again, push that back in, make sure it all clips in, and you are good to go. So that is it, guys. If you have a constant rebooting issue and your dealership will not fix it, this is a nice cheap option. This was about, depending on which model you get, this one was about $200 and something, $300. They can range. See here. So just in case you guys want to see, you can move apps around. You can scroll left and right. You can go into the apps. There you go. And then you can connect to the internet, yada, yada, yada. So basically just like your Android tablet or phone without the internet. So until next time, guys, later.